Hello, Collective. This is Grand Madam. I'm going to do something a little different this evening. What I'm going to do is to offer a reading on healing with the angels. Now, with 2020 being such a heavy year of loss, I've decided, even for myself, to throw down some healing angel cards to give us some direction as to how to heal the pains that's in the heart right about now. This is going to be short, hopefully profound. And so, with the great losses that we felt, personal losses, and with the loss of Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, and many of us have lost family members and friends to COVID and other things, with news of the lies they tried to manufacture down there on Breonna Taylor, trying to get her ex-boyfriend to lie and say that she was involved with drug running like he was. Between the heartache and the anger, George Floyd and countless others, let's try to give some healing under the belt. The reason being, it's all the sorrow, all the anger, the pain we're feeling, all are low-level energies. And we're not going to make it through 2020 wallowing in the low-level energies. So even though many of us right now have our hearts feeling empty, some of us feel as though our hearts may feel like there's a rock in them. Some feel it in their stomach. What I'm going to do, I don't know what the hell that means. What I'm going to do is to throw down a few cards with healing energies that will direct us into how to raise our vibration to come out of the low-level energies of grief and loss and anger that we're in right now. Now, common sense, when you're grieving, you go through grieving stages. So you may feel good for a few minutes after doing a spiritual exercise or breathing techniques, and then you go right back to grieving. Allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to feel the loss, and then do something else. Consciously maneuver out of those energies. Know that all is well and everything is happening the way it is supposed to be. Will you give me a break card? Okay. This reading is for the collective. I call on the angels and the spirit guides of the collective. This is a collective reading. These cards are popping out for my personal reading. No, I've already done that. That's too personal to share. But that's where we're going with this right now, okay? So, Spirit, what do we need to do? Or take me out of it completely. What does the collective need to do to heal and raise their vibration? Okay? Because when we grieve and we feel the pain of those we lost in death, they feel it too. And that even hinders their progress into the spiritual realms. We don't want to do that. We don't want to hold them back. It's too dangerous to hold them back. If we hold them back, they become ghosts and other things that go bump in the night that we're afraid of. And that's not good for them and definitely not good for us. So let's lift up our loved ones that we have lost with love right now. Just take a deep breath. Exhale. Let's take another deep breath. Exhale again. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just picture our lost loved ones and just send them love. Imagine them around a bubble of white golden light and fill it with your love. Just do that for a few seconds. And then I'll read the cards. What can we do? Spirit, angels, guides. What can we do to lift our vibration through our grief, our suffering? What can we do? This is interesting. The first card reads self-acceptance. Accept who we are, what we're feeling right now as real. We can't work through it. We can't exercise through it. We're going to have to feel what we're feeling for just for right now and acknowledge I am saddened. Children are important at this time, especially little children. Spend some time with little children and allow them to let you laugh. And this is a card of celebrating. Celebrate the life. Tell funny stories of the person you lost. Chat with people who know them. And kiki. That'll definitely uplift your spirit. Some of you have lost soulmates, and that is a heavy, heavy loss. Once you're connected, you're connected. They may be no longer with you in spirit, but you are still connected. And it is safe to maintain that connection, Spirit said. But. Gently pull away. Gently. Send them your love. And go on with your life. That channel's straight from Spirit. Play music that calms you and uplifts you. I would suggest healing meditation music. Spirit said jazz for some of you. Bring yourself in harmony. Balance, this means. So once you feel sad, allow yourself the sadness, then stop and just get up and do something. Some of us clean. Some may wash dishes. Some may take a walk in nature. Some may call a friend. Balance that out. Align yourself in harmony. Align your chakras. There's a chakra alignment meditation on YouTube. I used it the other night and I felt so empowered afterwards. I was empowered for about 2 hours before I started to sink again. So that was very helpful. You will receive blessings after your loss. That is the energy of the person who left us. That's where that comes from. It's like once they leave, it's almost like once they get out of their body, all those energies that held them together scatter. And those energy blessings will come to you. Sometimes they come in the form of money. Sometimes they always come in the form of some kind of opportunity. Yeah, and here's abundance. Some kind of abundance will be a blessing to you by the one you lost and left behind. Right now, they're emerging into a different world, a different realm, but they are emerging. They've been newly born. They have their memories. Some still even have a form of their physical body. Allow them time to, I guess, their orientation is 45 days before you call on them for anything. I think it's okay. I feel that it is okay to talk to them. Get in front of them and talk to the picture. It's okay if you light a candle for them. It's okay if you just close your eyes and think happy thoughts of them. That's going to take a lot to think the happy thoughts when you miss them so much. but it's doable and you're doing it for them. And as I said again, get out and walk around in nature, play with your pets. And this is something too that's quite interesting. With the blessing, the energy blessings that you will receive, take that and use it for something material. Take those blessings and formulate where you want to be, what it is you want, and go for it. Manifest with that energy. That's why they left it behind. For you creatives out there, any ideas or inspirations, write them down. And with that blessed energy, you will soar. Whether it's a book, whether it's a dance, whether it's a program, write those ideas down. Your ideas, when you are calm, when you're not stressing, when you don't feel that pain in your heart, when you have relieved that, even if it's only for 5 minutes, in the quiet, ideas will come to you. Those ideas are powered by the one you left behind. Write them down and follow through. Okay? Okay. The next cards are truth and healing. Be true to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. If you feel some kind of way that the person left before you could say goodbye, that the person left before you could say you were sorry, I'm sorry. One moment. I'm not going to pause this. Come here. Thank you. Okay, basically, dinner's here. As I was saying, be truthful with yourself. If you need to forgive that person, if you need to be forgiven by that person, write it down in a letter. Write the letter, I forgive you for your partner's situation. I forgive me for my partner's situation. All I want now is for the both of us to be forgiven and in peace. Okay? This will bring about the healing. This will help tremendously with your healing. Especially if you're angry. If you're moving into the angry stage of grief. Okay? Write that letter down, take it to the stove, burn it up, or tear it up and flush it down the toilet. Okay? Trust that everything is going to work out without them. Trust that you will move forward somehow. And follow, here we go again with creative ideas, divine guidance. That little voice inside of you, if it tells you to go outside and take a walk in the rain, go outside and take a walk in that rain, because there is a blessing waiting for you. Okay? And I'm going to end it right here. Cards at the bottom of the deck are surrender and release. Surrender the pain and sorrow and release it. You can do a release exercise. I release this pain. I release this sorrow. I still love you. I will always love you, but I release this pain of your loss. I release myself from you. I release you. Go with God. Okay? That will help you empower yourself. And that's it, folks. That's a start. Okay? This has been a reading on the healing from the loss of a loved one. I'm Graham Madam, and I wish you much love.